So, hey guys, back again. So, I always have to give a little bit of some COVID education, some vaccine education. So, this weekend I said, let me do some more researching and kind of getting the words together and just making sense of certain things and why this jab is basically being given in a very irresponsible manner and just things we need to talk about, things we need to discuss. I'm not trying to scare anybody who already took it, but you should know what went inside your body. You should know. Believe it or not, to be nuanced, mRNA technology would be an amazing thing. I am not one who is against advancements for healthy purposes, advancements to help people who struggle with sickness, suffering, or anything like that. I'm not against that. I'm not insane to be against that. mRNA technology actually would be great in cancer patients if it was administered correctly, not mRNA vaccine. If you took your time to go into the cells that are being displaced and changing and mutating and actually put in a recipe in there, in a very meticulous manner that can actually have that cell kind of regenerate itself, if you will, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. I know they can do that, okay? My issue here is with the way this jab has been given. Not just the fact that y'all gave it to everybody who you didn't even ask if they've been exposed to COVID or whatever, you just went ahead and give it, but even just how it's given. One thing a lot of people probably don't know about the jab is the vial has to be kept frozen for the longest time. Like, it has to be kept frozen. And when it is thawed, like, the initial freezing of it is so cold that you need a special glove to hold it or else it'll burn your hand. Okay, that's how cold. And when it is thawed, you have a short amount of time to use it. The fact that it has to be frozen so long says a lot. So they took this mRNA recipe and they put it in a fatty lipid polysaccharide, so like 3 different fats in like an envelope, okay? Because they realized when they were trying to just put in mRNA in people, number one, your immune system will come and attack that mRNA, and that would be that. Or the naked RNA of it would cause coagulation issues in the blood. I'm gonna read what they said. Thus, identification of individuals at an increased risk of, okay, that's not what I was going to say. Another potential safety issue could derive from the presence of extracellular RNA during mRNA vaccination. Extracellular naked RNA has been shown to increase the permeability of tightly packed endothelial cells and thus may contribute to edema. Another study showed that extracellular RNA promoted blood coagulation and pathological thrombus formation. Safety will therefore need continued evaluation as different mRNA modalities and delivery systems are utilized for the first time in humans and are tested in larger patient populations. Okay, so what they're saying is during vaccination, mRNA can escape. It can escape and just be naked in the cells and can cause coagulation issues in the blood. It is hard to find information nowadays because when you Google something, you have to know how to use the words in order for Google not to give you 6 different articles from the CDC telling you COVID vaccine is safe. That's not what I'm asking you. I'm asking you about clot formation and RNA or mRNA escaping from vaccination delivery. Okay, so it is very hard for me to get the percentage of how much they think that this is probably happening. But that could actually be a reason for a lot of this blood clotting that we're seeing. You saw in my last video where I talked about disseminated intravascular coagulation. All right. Those things are very important. Those things are serious. Clots and bleeding heavy. Again, they say, oh, this is a rare thing that happens. It is rare that you have DIC happening because people don't have that many serious injuries where they need to continuously have DIC. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you can say it's rare because I don't have any predisposing factors. I'd like to think I don't have any predisposing factors to DIC. I don't fall every day and have a fast bleed that throws my body into a clotting bleed confusion that would give me DIC. The word rare is used in such a careless manner that it is extremely annoying. It is, because now when you have a trigger for coagulation issues, for bleeding issues, take rare out. So I just wanted to drop off just a little bit more information because I had dropped that nugget from before my other video about how ERs are having an uptick and a rise in different things such as heart attacks, strokes, pulmonary embolisms. We're going to see a lot of that. We are. I feel bad. I'm not trying to scare anybody, but I'm just calling it like I see it. In my channel, I do talk about the inconvenient truth. It is inconvenient to hear this stuff, but it is the things to look out for. If you have taken a jab and maybe you feel like you're bleeding more or whatever, the best I can tell you as of right now is try to stay away from like Motrin, aspirin, things that cause more bleeding. Of course, talk to your doctor. Talk to your doctor. That is number one, because they can give you medicine to try to help you with that. Talk to your doctor. For now, I can tell you those things. But number one, talk to your doctor. If you feel like you're short of breath, by the way, and it's not relieving, call 911. So these are just a few little nuggets of solutions I have for you. So what I'm going to start paying attention to now, because in these videos I have talked about how people can get sick and what the jab is doing. And I think that I've scientifically given a lot to show, like, this isn't a conspiracy theory. This is just people saying that you guys were very irresponsible the way you're doing this. We can't talk about it. So on this channel, I am going to talk about it. But I'm also going to start making videos about, okay, you took the jab and now you're feeling like this. So what should you do next? Or you have COVID and now you're feeling like this. So should you do next? Because no matter how much I could keep throwing out just issues and reporting on problems, I don't want to just be that person who drops off 100 problems and says, well, bye. Maybe we can come up with better solutions to now you're here. What do we do next? All right. So we have come to the end of the video. My begging starts. Please subscribe to the video, okay? Also, I like to have my own style in my videos. Believe me, everything that I'm telling you is coming from a very educated mind. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because I have found in my life that I don't do racial identity politics too much. But I have found in my life that a lot of people don't believe what I'm saying because I am the little round black girl who, likes to smile and is a little shy and says, but I did get my degree and I like learning about the body. I do. So this is just who I am. This is my style. If you want to fact check me, go ahead and fact check me. Just saying, because let's talk about the elephants in the room. That might be a bias. That might be a thought. It's okay. And once you get through with that, you'll see I'm only giving you the realness that you're not going to find anywhere else because they ain't caught on to me yet. So I give you the realness here while I still can. All right. All right, guys. Y'all have a good night and I'll be seeing you at the next video. Bye.